5.
Take my work colleague.
I expect nothing less from you.
4.
It's your guy.
The goat, man.
3.
Relax.
2.
Black Thought.
You'll never be the GOAT.
1.
Tell Black Thought rise the album, man. Let's start.
He didn't rap better than Black Thought though.
What is a Black
He
Thought?
can't tie his laces, bro.
What is a Black Thought?
There, man?
What is a Black Thought, bro?
I told
what
you, I've got
even is
30
a Black
rappers
Thought,
that
bro?
rap better than
I'll
Cole.
be real, bro.
What we
Wallahi,
doing,
if you're
man?
on Jimmy Kimmel, don't talk to me, bro.
What do you
Like,
mean,
I'll be
bro?
real, bro. If you're
Fam.
on Jimmy Kimmel,
Cole's
doing,
got no classics.
if you're
bro.
there,
don't, see,
Jimmy
don't make
Kimmel,
me don't make me do this, man. Get me? Why does he make me do this, bro, man?
Hey, that's
Why?
an extreme statement.
Bro,
Get me?
Cole ain't
No
got no
classics.
classics, bro. No, man, he don't, bro. What we did, he
It's too
doesn't
easy,
have no classics, bro.
It's too easy, innit?
Cole's got no classics.
That's fine. Why is a guy on Jimmy Kimmel and Monday to Friday?
Because he's a legend, bro. He can do what he wants now.
Jimmy Kimmel.
He's a legend now, and ain't Jimmy Kimmel.
Who is
He
it?
can do
Jimmy
what he wants
Fallon?
now. Yeah.
It's both the same
He's
Jimmys.
a legend. He can do
One
what he
white
wants
Jimmy,
now,
innit?
man.
It's one of them white Jimmys.
Bro,
What is a Black Thought, bro? Like,
How you gonna
what
you can't even
is a
compare their
Black Thought?
catalogs, the Roots versus J. Cole?
What is the
What we
Roots, bro?
doing here,
Like,
man?
what
we
even
do-
is
what
the
we doing
Roots,
here?
bro? Don't make me start getting disrespectful. What is the
Bruv,
Roots, bro?
what is
Like,
Cole,
what is
bruv?
the Roots, bro?
Someone
The
that's been
roots I-
underachieving his whole career. What we
Oh,
doing
can't
here,
lie,
man?
The only roots I care about is when
Bruv,
my
come on,
babes
man.
tell me about her roots in her hair, bro. Don't tell me
Bruv,
about
how
no
can his
roots
age
on
ain't
that
slapping,
music,
bro? His
Don't
age
make
ain't slapped him, bro.
roots
Jake
are-
has lapped
The
him.
roots even sound like a picnic.
K-Dot has lapped him, bro. What you
Who else
talking
is
about,
that?
man?
Who's his contemporary?
Welcome
Happy
to Rhymes Like
days, bro.
Dimes, bro.
Oh, it's nice to be here.
Like,
Welcome
bro.
to Rhymes Like Dimes.
I'm a British citizen king, man. I ain't no prince like Bewm.
What's going on, world? Welcome to episode 121 of the Rhymes Like Dimes podcast with your boys Peter,
Yo,
Mohammed,
You.
and myself, Yemi. And today we're joined by a special guest. He's one of the most unique artists coming out of the UK today, with an original blend of grime, R&B, spoken word, and everything in between, helping him carve a lane that is all his own. He's been active since 2019 and is only starting to hit his stride, having dropped 2 projects in 2025. He's also part of itsleftfield, a collective of artists pushing lyrical and sonic boundaries, representing central London and fresh air music. We welcome DeeRiginal to the pod today.
hey.
Thanks for having me, guys.
How you doing, G?
Appreciate it.
Can you really represent Central London?
Yes.
Like, is that a thing?
Zone 1, congestion zone, near Buckingham Palace, House
Nah,
of
but like-
Parliament. Because where I live, you can't rep anything else.
Can you not?
You can't rep South London where I live, even though the postcode is SWE.
We're not going to get to the most.
I think you can.
And-
I
and-
think
and-
you
and
can.
and
Mohammed,
you
say
can't,
what
you can't rep West
I've
London
never
either.
heard-
Mohammed, say what you mean.
What do you mean?
What, a black man can't rep central
No, a
London?
black man can rep anything he wants other than Jimmy Kimmel. But like,
Because we are the original,
but
man.
like we. No, what I'm saying is,
Hey.
like, I've never heard, like, you know when you say somewhere where you're from and then someone goes Central, that's also Circus.
To be fair, I only know...
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
One of them, man.
immediately think of like Trafalgar Square.
Trafalgar Square
and-
Central.
Yeah,
You're
I
not
only
gonna
know
think.
one other man from Central.
Well,
like-
the thing is,
See?
not just in my corner of Central, but
Another artist.
across Central, like there's bare like residential spots, like estates and everything else.
Pimlico's nice.
like,
Pimlico's got estates.
You know, it's just
Pimlico's got estates.
I
everything's
used to
tucked
think
away, innit?
Pimlico was
Like,
south all this time.
It's north
It
of the
is
Thames.
south, man.
It is. Wait, are
It
you
is
from Pimlico?
south.
If you don't mind me
I'm
asking.
from Pimlico, Victoria, like all around there.
Victoria South,
bro.
bro.
It's not
SW1.
south, bro.
Bro, Victoria South,
Bro,
man.
south.
Growing up, that's what I used to say.
Hey, bro,
Yeah?
my boy's from Victoria. He claims South.
Bro, like if I chat to your boy, I'll tell him, bro, like no more of that. Like, bro, I used to say it, bro. Like, back then, it's like, yo, I'm southwest enough. Bro, you go around the city and everything. You come back to your area and you realise that even if you cross the Thames, remember Pimlico, Victoria, Westminster, that part. All SW1 is north of the River Thames, bro. Every time you come back from like Norwood, Camberwell, or even areas that are right near the river, just on the other side, it's the fact that you have to cross the water, bro. To
Oh, I see what you're saying.
you're looking at this separate landmass and you're like, yeah, we're the same place. Like, nah, you can't do it. But obviously, like the transport links, there's bare bridges, trains, buses. It's easy to go in and out, and it's actually easier from that area to go into South than it is to go to West. So I definitely feel closer to South for that reason. But City of Westminster Borough, Zone 1, like
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. All of it in together. Yeah.
congestion zone. Like, what? Yeah.
London geographer, DeeRiginal as well.
Hey, I'm a
I forgot
map
to add
nerd. I'm a map expert, specifically a Londonese map expert. If you want to quiz me on anything London map related today, I will answer your question.
Yeah, you once walked the length of the Victoria line as well, right?
Yeah, it was mad. 6
From
hours.
Brixton to Walthamstow.
Done
Or
Brixton to
Walthamstow to
Walthamstow.
Brixton.
Yeah, it was mad. 6 hours.
6
still.
hours?
Yeah,
crazy.
Why?
Yeah.
So
You
why?
know what? It was mad. I made a song about the Victoria line, yeah.
That's fair.
And I was like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah,
I
I heard
make
that.
content, innit? And I saw people on TikTok walking the Victoria line. So I was like, oh, I'll do the same thing. And then I did it. It went crazy on Instagram and TikTok. So I just thought I'd do more. Then I just done like bare other lines across the summer. And And like people are like, "Bro, you're unemployed." I was like, "What?" Nah, I can see why you think that. But, nah, man, I just done it on the weekends, innit? Like when it was hot, innit? But yeah, literally, yeah, man. I love London, man. I love it. Obviously, heritage in other parts of the world, but I'm very proud to say that man was born and raised here. Most of my memories are here. Like people might look at me and be like, "Right, like you're not white, you're not English, you're not whatever." But like, some people even say you're not British, innit? Even if you got a British passport. But I'm like, okay, fine, but I'm a Londoner. No one can ever tell me I'm not Londonese, bro. Like, do you get it? So that's why I am the way I am.
London's another nationality.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you feel like you're from
London?
You're Londonese or you're British?
I feel like I'm Londonese first, and then I feel like because I'm born in this country and I'm raised in this environment, I have picked up certain social norms of this country.
Naturally.
So I'll say I'm British. Am I indigenous British? Obviously not, but yeah, I'm a Londoner first, innit? And then I am British. Would I go to war for this country? No. Would I go to war for any country? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not. No one is sending me to my death because some elite people at the top decided they had issues with resources. No.
I'm not mad at that.
You get it?
I'm not mad at that. No, I'm there for guy and war for England.
Long.
Well, didn't think we'd get here today, but thanks for that nonetheless, bro.
Hey, real talk.
It'd be that way. Boys, what we saying?
All good, man. How are you?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. How yourself?
Chilling, man. Living. God is good all the time.
All the time.
All the time, God is good.
There we go.
Obviously, the dust is settling on our J. Cole review. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been called all types of things under the sun.
You deserved it. I even liked one of them.
By who?
Bro, I liked one of them.
TikTokers, YouTubers.
Yo,
Oh, for real? What they said?
They're in the comments. I don't know
P.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yes.
Raise the prices of podcast
Yes.
equipment.
That was fun. Man.
You know,
Yo, P, I like.
you're a hack. This,
Yeah.
yeah.
I liked like 4 of them.
You liked
I like like 4 of them that was abusing you. I'll be real. You deserved it.
Because you don't like Cole's album.
Yeah, he deserved
Yeah,
it. He deserves it. I'll be real.
Everybody
Get
seems
chopped.
to think that this too is really, really, really good, and you know, me saying that you should scrap it is completely off base.
I'm good.
basically.
You see,
that's the main of it.
I'm on their side. Jump him, bro.
So you feel like J. Cole's latest thing? Nah.
I wasn't moved.
Yeah.
I need to go back to it, but I wasn't moved on first listen.
And how many times have you listened since? Just once?
0.
See,
Okay.
But that's why I said I need to go back to it.
When you was listening, where was you? What environment was you in?
here.
Right there.
We was in here.
Okay. I mean, you've got sound
yeah.
equipment and
Yeah.
everything. It's
Listen
not
to
like-
it one more time.
No, I'll do it in a different setting for sure.
Double back
For
on
sure.
it. That's what
No, I'm
I'm saying.
definitely gonna double back.
The
Definitely.
album to me is,
Anytime soon though, but you know.
to me, just before we start, it's better than Thriller.
Big up everybody listening. big up everybody watching.
Hey, no, you're getting mad.
Salute wherever you're watching.
I'm telling you, man,
listening.
it's talking to Thriller, bro. Like, it's talking to a Thriller,
you.
man.
Oi, nah, that's
We
wild.
are gonna start with a little bit. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that. We are gonna start with a little icebreaker. I'm gonna ask you some questions,
Yeah.
non-related to music. So it should be fun. So, Nigerian jollof or Ghanaian jollof?
All right. Okay, let me. Before I answer that question, I need to establish something. The Nigerian jollof and the Ghanaian jollof, yeah. Are they both using long grain, or is one of them using basmati?
It's a good question, to be fair.
For the sake of the argument, let's say long grain.
Yeah.
Then I don't want either.
Oh,
I only want it if it's basmati.
right.
Golden
You don't want
Cellar.
Tilda?
I want Golden Cellar basmati or any brand that's basmati, whether it's parboiled or just regular bas. I want my jollof in basmati. I don't want it in long grain.
So if,
crazy.
so if it's basmati, who you taking?
I'm gonna say Nigerian, but that's biased because like half my heritage is Nigerian, and like I've probably in my life, in fact, I have consumed majority Nigerian jollof in my life. So yeah, but Nigerian basmati specific only. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't like the bullet version. I don't like bullet rice.
yeah,
It's
no
not
long
for
grain
me
is crazy,
still.
bro.
Nah, man. I don't even feel like it holds flavour in the same. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
that's crazy.
All right.
Oh, we're talking crazy.
Hey, before furniture starts moving, we will move on.
Oi. Listen. It might be the Caribbean heritage in me as well, innit? But I'm just used to basmati at home, innit? So.
No, I hear that.
Yeah.
I only eat basmati, so I don't know what's the other side of it. I'll be real.
Long grain's the thick one that's like.
Nah, I
it's-
see that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. I'm sure I do, but
Fair enough.
What about you lot? How do you lot feel?
they're biased, bro. There's no
Nice.
point.
Yeah,
When
Of course.
Me personally,
Yeah.
Me,
Then
I'm taking the other side.
okay, Ghanaian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just because, innit?
Ghanaian.
Yeah. I hear you. I
I'm
see
taking the
you.
Ghanaian one.
Yeah, you would. Though.
I see what you're on
Wait,
today.
why?
I see what you're on today. I see what you're on today.
I can't even have an opinion in this.
Anyway. Still or sparkling water?
Oh, still.
I was gonna say
Never
York.
sparkling.
Thank you.
That's just like that's suffering.
That's serial killer.
in a bottle.
Mm.
Nah,
Of course
yeah.
not.
I agree. No more needs to be said about that. Okay, the next one is a bit of a mad one.
Yeah.
Spagnation or Scientology?
Oh, you know it's mad. I only recently learned about Scientology. I was cycling past it in summer last year, and we stopped, and my friend was like, "Yo, D, do you know what that is?" I was like, "Nah." It's like, bro, they're basically a cult. That's what he said, innit?
Literally.
But like, apparently they're a cult for the rich, though.
Literally.
So if you're broke, you're not even getting in.
Yeah.
So
Access denied.
you're basically saying pick one of them to go to.
Which one you prefer? Yeah.
That's a mad question.
So prefer.
Mad.
Out of the two.
So like the delusion at SPAC is so delusional that it's actually funny from a distance. Like it's actually entertaining, like from the outside in, even though it's serious. Like it's I can have a dark humor sort of relationship with it. Scientology, I don't really know much about media wise. I don't really see much information.
They're very closed off.
For a reason.
They're closed off, yeah. So SPAC is just a joke thing, and Scientology is so exclusive that it's kind of you kind of have to pick the poison you know versus the poison you don't.
Yeah.
So I could comfortably walk into SPAC and feel like I can brush everything off.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I know what's delusional and
Yeah.
what people are. Whereas Scientology, I'm like a sitting duck.
the
I don't know
unknown, innit?
how they might try and finesse me or
the
screw
unknown,
me.
yeah.
So I probably
Yeah.
have to go to SPAC
I
and
hear
just yeah.
I hear it. SPAC Nation really they gave us the Hope Dealers. They really let the Hope Dealers get off. Like a drill group, a gospel
Yeah.
drill group called the Hope Dealers.
Yeah, trap mash.
Trap.
When I trap off for the soul, yeah, that lad.
Why do you remember?
I thought Spagnation was. I thought it was fake for a very long time. You know, I generally thought Spagnation
Nah,
was fake.
I knew a couple people
Like-
that went there, man.
No, I thought it was fake. I saw it, but you know when you're just like, this ain't real. Like it can't be real.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this can't it can't be. And then I found out later on, like,
Yeah,
Oh, it's very real.
It's very real. A couple old joints, yeah, man.
I mean, if Spagnation was Nation of Islam, you'll be there.
Anyway. Anyway. Bloods or Crips?
What the?
Wait, I feel like I'm in a boondock. Bloods or Crips? United, I don't even know, you know. Really and truly. I support Man United, innit? So like,
Bloods.
like,
It's a Bloods thing.
Okay.
like,
But then away kit, blue.
Oh, but Red Devil.
Mm.
Mm.
Ain't it evil to live backwards?
Shout out to Lux.
hey, okay. Do you know what? Geographical locations. Like, let's do that. That helps me. So like, what the Crips? Like, where are they mainly based in? Like USA? Like, are they more like?
They're both in LA.
Okay.
They're both, but there's some in like Jersey.
Okay.
Crips.
Which one of them
yeah,
has
New York.
more of a presence in the East Coast, like in New York and that?
Crips.
No, I'd say Bloods.
I'd say
Crips.
Bloods.
I'll say
So
low
the
key
Bloods.
Crips.
Whichever one has more presence in like New York, I'd pick them.
I think it's
because-
low key Crips.
No, I don't think so.
I feel like it's
low-
Bloods because Cardi's blood, right?
Yeah, but there's a lot of Crips. There's a lot of Crips in out there. Jersey's all full of Crips, damn near. I feel like.
Yeah. Because New York to me is like the closest thing in the States to London, innit? So anything that's predominantly dominating in New York, I'll gravitate to whatever side is that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I would have said Bloods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bloods,
I would've
I would've
yeah.
said Bloods, yeah.
Yeah, big up them, man.
Right.
Obviously, any Bloods watching this, it's not that serious, mate. Right?
Hold on, the other side.
It's all fun. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. Final one.
Yeah.
My wife and kids
Mm.
or the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
My wife and kids.
Easy.
Yeah, like that's just. I feel like my wife and kids, the comedy, the emotional intelligence of the comedy and everything else. No matter how old you are, where you are, like I think it's just
It's too, yeah.
it's more appealing overall.
First.
Yeah, back then and now, I think so.
I think low key I might disagree.
You think it's aged
You reckon?
well?
Yeah, low key I might disagree. The only reason why is because I think I love Married for Kids, but I think Fresh Prince had more individualistic comedy, if that makes sense. Like you know how Married for Kids was Michael Cowell 9 times out of 10 busting jokes,
And Junior.
and Junior. With them it was Jeffrey might joke on Uncle Phil, Phil might joke on Will might joke on Jazz might joke on Hillary. Then you had the married
Carlton
couple
as well, yeah.
Carlton, the old married couple when Will Smith was getting married, and remember the old guy, I forgot his
Yeah.
name. Like they had more.
From the
They had
Jeffersons.
from the Jeffersons. They had more comedy with everyone else.
Right.
If
Yeah.
you get what I mean. With
Yeah.
Married for
Yeah,
Kids
Yeah,
was
no,
more.
It was spread out.
Yeah,
that's
whereas
fair.
Married for Kids was solely based on Michael Coward Jr. and a little bit
as
of
well,
Jay.
yeah.
It's more
And-
narrow.
Yeah, but they were laughing at what's the girl's name? The light skinned girl. Claire. They were laughing at Claire rather than Claire being funny herself. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
It was just more her.
Yeah, that's fair.
It wasn't something that actually went around.
Yeah, it was just the jokes are at that person. Whereas I've seen Jeffrey joke on Uncle Phil. Like, where's my equipment?
Damn near every
Bro,
episode.
the guy said, "Oh, Jeffrey, get my equipment." You mean your knife and fork, sir? Like, yeah. To me, I've never really thought about Fresh Prince. To me,
No,
Fresh
that's a
Prince
good
That's
point.
fair. That's
still,
yeah. That's a very
Fresh
good
Prince
point, man.
actually,
That's a good breakdown.
It's a well-rounded. It's a better to your point. It's a better-rounded show for me. Absolutely.
Which
You
one?
take Michael Cart was great, right? His peaks are amazing, probably higher than any peak
I
on
agree.
Fresh Prince. But you take him out, show's done. Whereas if you take Will out, show's still there.
Bro,
Yeah.
that man had.
So that's like a United, like when we had like the whole situation with Ibrahimovic, and you know, if you took Ibrahimovic out of the strike, was that what year was he at Man United?
Like 2016,
16?
And it was like we was heavily relying on him to a point where it's like without him,
Heavily.
it was just
yeah,
tragic.
I remember that.
It's like Bruno now to a certain degree.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people got onto Bruno for being this and that, but I can't lie, as a captain, like he has been like consistent for years.
He's been
like,
your main guy, man.
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
people stick it on him, but like
I don't know where you'd be
he
wrong.
actually takes risks. I'm not gonna lie, like bare players are boring, bro, but he's been taking
Yeah, he
risks.
does.
Yeah, I don't know where you'd be without him. To be fair,
What, Bruno?
yeah, maybe.
I'll speak
Mash
about
up
him.
without
I'll
them.
speak about him after the pod.
Yes. And there's a tradition on this podcast where we ask our guests to name us their favourite rappers of all time. Could be a mix of UK, US, could be UK exclusive, could be US exclusive. However way you want to
top
top it.
five.
Of all time,
Of all time.
Top
Of
five.
you lot are frying me.
Of all
Come on,
time.
man.
From 96 to now.
And when we say rappers, yeah, because like
I know where you're going.
it can
with
be any type of rapper.
Any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a hierarchy of who's the more technical. It's
No,
just rappers.
Your
Your
top five,
favourites.
bro.
It's yours.
Okay, I developed social consciousness in 2005-6 properly. Yeah, so I was like 10 or 11. Yeah, I was 10. I was 10. I got my Sony Ericsson around them sort of times, and that's when I started to choose who I wanted to listen to outside of radio and TV. People playing me things, you know, LimeWire, everything, downloading things. I think that Kanye West is somewhere up there because of his first 5 albums. I think that purely as rappers, yeah, not overall artistry, but just one specific art form within the overall artistry. I think Gigs, but Gigs, we're talking 2006 to 2009 Gigs, or 2010 maybe to a push. Hard bodied all the way up to like just after walking the park. Maybe you could squeeze it, like Look What the Cat Dragged In era. Maybe like
Let
for
him have
me
it.
that era of Gigs.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I still listen to like his old tune with Temp Man, Mr. Ice Cream or the Ruthless Freestyles. Like that level of grease and aggression and everything. He was just a different beast, man. Who else would I say? Rappers. I feel like everybody I've listened to, it's periods, man. Because at one point, I'd say like 06 to like, nah, I'll probably go further than that, to be fair. You said both US and UK. Who else would I say? There's so many names in my head. You're saying top 5 as well. It's mad. I'm sorry, I can't do a top 5. Man. I can't do a top 5. There's my brain's fried, bro. If you go into my YouTube music playlist right now, yeah, like you will see like so much.
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
like, yeah. For a second, I thought I spat on you, bro.
No. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, you know the ones where like it's like, oh wait, bro,
No. You're good.
See, this is what thinking is doing to me. Okay.
Do you know what it is? I understand the difficulty when you say top 5
Bro,
because
that is
How do you narrow that down?
it changes every week.
Yeah.
Like, it changes. Like, I will have Wayne. I might have Wayne in my top 5 this week,
you see Wayne.
and then next week I might change. So I get it.
Yeah,
It is-
because hey, listen, Carter 3, Wayne, and the mixtapes before that, mad.
I thought that's what you were gonna say when you said 05, 06.
Yeah, because no, see now it's too hard, bro. It's too hard. Wayne was he was undeniable at one point.
Yeah.
Like he was. Oh man, I don't know. You know, I can't lie to you. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Like there was a time where in the UK gigs, there was a time where like Chip was like my guy. Like I mean, Chip still is my guy, but back then, what Chip represented to me, because he was younger out of the people he was around, when he was like 16, 17. It was like, raw, like, he's hard, but obviously he wasn't on a gang thing, but he was just around certain people.
Yeah.
So it was a good youth, really, innit? But he was talented. He had a level of like everything. Like what Chip represented at the time was sick. So to me, Chip and Giggs around like 07, 08 were like the same people, but on like the opposite ends of the spectrum. One man is gully and ganged off, and one man's more like of a good youth, but they're both really talented at what they do and what they represent. It comes through. So I'd say like, yeah, no, big up Chip and Giggs over here. Big up Wretch as well. His album Black and White is one of my favourite rap albums from the UK. Got a lot of memories to that album. But there's bare names, bro. What the hell? I need to think on it more. Like, throw some names at me. What do you lot think?
Nah,
like,
do you know what it is?
I mean,
It's your-
Kano. Kano was amazing too.
I love Kano Home Sweet Home. I think his album Home Sweet Home is my favourite of Kano. I think I actually prefer Kano when he's more calm and less animated than his voice. And I think for me, Home Sweet Home like as a consumer was the perfect like balance of that. Not to say he hasn't had like sick music since, but that's the version of Kano I like the most.
I know what you're saying.
When you say animated, what songs are you thinking of when you say that? Or what era, what time frame?
When he was animated or not animated?
When he was animated.
So I'd say probably like maybe like 09 onwards, he started to get more animated in his vocal tone. Obviously he went through a phase like a lot of rappers did, like where he tried like the kind of experimental dancey pop tunes and that. Certain man like done well though, like hey, listen, you see Skepta Amnesia, I'll sing that, you know. Like I think
Rescue
it must
Me.
be amnesia, I also said Rescue Me and them tunes. I think Skepta was the closest to actually making them sort of crossover tunes that were like still kind of like, they still had a certain level of like grit to them. Like even his tune with He Who Not Be Named, Voldemort, yeah, with bloody Diddy, yeah, see when they flipped Hello Good Morning. And he brought Diddy and them two girls that he's with
Dirty
over,
Money, yeah.
and they done a grime flip, and he had the girls singing at this 140 BPM, and the melodies were met like
There was a video for that as well.
there was a whole video. Like,
They were on like a rooftop or something.
yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
Skepta's going in there just for that. I'm sorry, just for that. That alone, nah.
Yeah.
But his catalogue as a DJ, as a producer, as an MC, like Skepta, like big up Skepta. I got nothing but respect for Skepta. Gets another one. So it's a shame what's happened with Gets, but like, yeah, when I was younger, a lot of people used to say me and Gets used to look alike still. And I see it, they saw a black man, gap teeth, like certain things in it. But man, but I feel like I'm also talking about nostalgia, because if we fast forward to now, like there's bare sick artists as well. Like you know, in more recent years, if you look at J Hus for instance, like I really rate J Hus. I rate Nines. I rate. It's
It's just too many. Yeah,
It's too. It's
Nah, you've named a few.
yeah.
You've named a few.
Yeah, there's bare, and then don't get me started on singers as well. Oh gosh, it's mad. It's absolutely mad, man.
Well, what about Central London? Central London doesn't really pop into your head when you talk about like having a rap scene or having a lot of rappers from it. Is there, or do you have like a Mount Rushmore of rappers from Central London?
There's not enough people
Yeah.
publicly from the region or publicly from the region representing the region, because people that live in like EC1 area, which is like mainly Borough of Islington, but tiny part of Camden goes in there, and little parts of Hackney go in there. People from there, a lot of them are not really claiming Central. That's, I mean, they'll say EC1, but to my understanding, a lot of people there, if they're in the Islington Borough part, they'll be like, I'm from North London. Or if they're from the Hackney part, they might say it from East. Or if they're from Camden, I mean, if you're EC1 but you're in Camden, you can't claim Northwest. But yeah, there's not enough of us publicly claiming it for that to even be a debate. Like within Pimlico, there's only a handful of rappers and singers that even do it, because it's such a small area. Do you get it? So yeah, nah, I don't know.
Yeah, the only other rapper I know from Pimlico is Kadiata.
Yeah, Kadiata. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got Lee Grime, but Lee Grime don't really do music now. He's more of a promoter. He done the Land of the Giants 6 foot event. Do you hear about that?
Oh yes.
Only men at 6 foot.
You know what's
Oh
crazy?
shit! Yeah. No, I did hear about
I used
that.
to do
Oh, he
radio
did
like a
that.
decade ago. He was on my show.
Yeah.
When he used to rap.
He used to rap. Yeah. Him. Yeah, a few others still. Miles from Kinshasa. He's a singer, but he used to rap. He used to be an MC actually. Him and Kadiata back in the day. But yeah, like there's not a lot of us. Like,
That's 4.
so you know, there's a few more artists from the area, but like yeah, like in general,
Yeah, I guess.
it's too small.
Yeah.
It's like when how can I relate this in football terms? It's like if you try to do a Great Britain football team, it's just going to be dominated by England players. Do you know what I mean? The population of England alone, in comparison to like Scotland and Wales, is too small.
Yeah, that happened. That happened in 2012.
Yeah, you see, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that. So naturally, any artist from Central London, like myself, we will say we're from Central, but we kind of broadly get put in a London conversation because it's not, it's too small. But yeah.
Well, the crown's there for the taking in Central London, clearly.
Yeah, it's mad. I mean, hey, big up Buckingham Palace and everything. Yeah, man, literally, crown's right there. No pun intended. What?
I didn't think I'd hear big up Buckingham Palace on this podcast, but
yeah, man. I used to freestyle with the Queen back in the day. Big up, man. Yeah, let's go back to back, bruv. Alright.
for practice hours, yeah?
Yeah, practice hours, man. It's shelling it, getting shelly with Lizzie, bruv. Literally. Yeah, man. Big up. RIP a real one. No, I'm joking.
I hear it. I mean, I don't hear that, but I hear it. So, for anyone listening to this podcast, watching this podcast, who are just learning about you, what are a few things that you want someone to know about you as an artist and your music?
Me as an artist and my music. Well, a lot of people say that my music is a breath of fresh air. To the point that now when people ask me what music do you make, I just say I make fresh air music because that's what people say to me. I think within like a rap and like MC orientated space, people perceive me to be that way because of how I express myself, and I'm a hybrid artist, innit? Like I mix genres, like vocally, like I like to mix elements of grime with R&B and spoken word. You know, the beats I use as of lately, I like to mix like Jersey club, sexy drill, garage, whatever like mixture I think sounds fun. You know, last year I put out 2 mixtapes and they are very contrasting vibes. Like one is like the sun and the other is like the moon. So like the first tape's called London Borough of Bewm, and obviously it's very London centric projects in the name. Bewm is like an ad lib in a lot of my tracks, and that's what that was about. Very simple. But then to contrast it, this jumper that I'm wearing right now, it says Bereavement Blues. That's the name of the second mixtape I dropped, and that's like the vibe is like different. Like it's sad ass, more serious about grief, loss, bereavement, all that stuff. So I'm an artist that like will just touch different sides of the spectrum, innit? You know what I'm saying? And whatever feels right, feels right. Like I done my headline show, was it last week or the week before? 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations.
Congrats, bro.
Thank you. And it was amazing because, I knew that the first half of my set was going to be London Borough of Bewm, which is very hype. I performed a lot of them songs before, but the second half of my set is mad sad, like Bereavement Blues. I didn't know like if it was going to just kill the mood or whatever, but the feedback I got from everybody afterwards was that they loved the fact that they were taken on that journey of like ups and downs. And to be honest, although Bereavement Blues is sad overall, the ending of the project is actually quite uplifting. So a lot of people felt like, like we've been taking on like a proper like dynamic journey, and you know, so that's something I keep in mind. And I think anybody that's never heard me before was curious. These are the things I would just say really, so they keep that in mind. So,
how did you develop your style? Like, what were some of your earliest influences?
Developing my style was taking risks and embarrassing myself a lot, to the point that like I look back in hindsight and I'm like, raw, you was crazy. Like why? But I started when I was 14, so see at that point, I'm 14, 2010, I'm at Westminster City School in Central in Victoria. I go to school, there's kids from like all over the city, but mainly from South. At the time, in 2010, at that point, I'd say for about 3 years, I've been listening to music independently, downloading music, you know, seeking out music on my phone. I was that kid that would go to school and be like, yo, you lot, I got these new tracks. Hey, do you want me to Bluetooth it to you? Send me 50p. Like, that's how I was, innit? And obviously, prior to that 3 years, at 07 and backwards, it was just hearing music on radio or watching MTV Base and Channel U and everything else. But 2010 came round, and there was 2 artists at the time that were popping on our phones, on our Blackberries or Sony Ericsson. I don't even know what phones we had at that point, yeah. Sneakball was popping at that time, yeah. That every week he was dropping like new freestyles and like random covers.
What time, man?
Yeah, and then like you had obviously Gigs at that point. Like he was the guy, he'd been the guy for like a few years at that point. They were like the main 2 like UK rappers that were just mutually respected by like everybody at the time. So the first song that I ever recorded was a cover of Sneakball's song which is a cover of a Jim Jones song. I think he's called it Up in the Rave. So he made a song called Up in the Rave. So I'm 14 and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I ain't never been to a rave in my life. I'm 14, bruv. But I'm like, yeah, I'm up in the rave. Man like me, get a go up in today. No money, bro. I'm unemployed. What? Yeah, daggering, non-stopping today. Never gone to a rave in my life, let alone touch that girl, bro. I was a virgin, bro. Like, but that's what I remember. Like, yeah, literally. But that was 2010, man. But there's bare influences, man. Bare like musical, non-musical influences. Like for context, growing up. So my mum's side are Caribbean, they're from St. Kitts, and my dad's side are African and Nigerian, Yoruba people. But I grew up with my mum's side more. Me and my dad only really leveled and connected properly as I reached towards like adulthood. So culturally, I was more British Caribbean leaning, right? But also, I grew up around a lot of women more than men. So I grew up listening to bare R&B and bare reggae love songs, and like so all these things had that sort of effect on me. But then I also went to an all-boys school, like so bare testosterone and competition and who's the strongest and who's the hardest and blah 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 blah. So all these things just contributed to me like being how I am really. Yeah,
I definitely call your style in places like conversational. It's almost as like we're sitting right here right now having a conversation, but it's over some beats sort of thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And the word journey is very apt because even listening to like a song like Oh Mary, it's like your first release, right? Or something like that.
So on streaming, that is my first ever release. So I was one of them youths that put music out on streaming and then took it down, you know, because it wasn't good enough or it was too cringy or because I've been like publicly putting out music since 2010, so before streaming. Like when I was 14, obviously bedroom recordings, shitty recordings and that. But from then really, before I was DeeRiginal, I had a bag of names. Like mine was D'Angelo. D'Angelo's my actual name. I was Angel Records. Don't ask me where records came from. Hey, listen, I had bare names, bro, bare names. But I think we got to the streaming era like 2014, 15, 16. I say for like first 6 years, I was just doing like YouTube and like, I don't know, Facebook and social media, innit? Then streaming came. And then I started uploading streaming. And yes, Old Mary is now the first one that shows. I think it's like 2019 it says or something like that. But from then to now, yeah, I think one thing I've clocked that's really like stayed true and has worked for a lot of people that listen to me is that element of conversationalness in my music. Saying things that I would think or other people would think, but just saying it out loud in a way that's like relatable, but not preachy either though. Like I'm not on this preaching thing. I'm just on this, say it how it is, how I feel. And if people can relate, they can relate. And if it works, it works. Like my whole like mantra is like turn your weirdness into something wavy, innit? Like if you're gonna be weird, like make it like you know what I'm saying? Like a consumable sort of product. Like so I might say something that's mad weird or strange or alarming in my head, but I might just write it down in a way that has people like, oh raw, you know what? Yeah. I either I can relate to that or I can't relate to that. But the way you expressed that was, you know, like for instance, my most recent viral track on social media is the opening track of the Bereavement Blues mixtape. It's called Social Life Challenges. And like the opening line on it is I forgot the opening line of my song rap. Oh yeah. It's a good thing I'm doing this now and I didn't do it on my show. I don't always pick up the phone and call people to casually speak. Sometimes I don't call some of my friends or family members for weeks. And like, yeah, when I first wrote that and I was writing all of that and I look back at it, I was like, I can't put that out. Like, that's a bit too intense. I'm going to get interrogated by everybody. Like, but then I shared a snippet of it and the response was so like good. Like so many people could relate to this feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, oh shit, all right, cool. And I shared a bit more of it and the response was the same. And then lo and behold, the song came out, it ended up being the intro to this mixtape. And yeah, that's just like one example of like what it's like really. So yeah.
Yeah, and I guess it's also quite stark in the way you deliver it as well, because it's very like, you know how some rappers will kind of like try to not necessarily hide, but they'll basically use like words and, you know, flows to kind of mask what they're actually trying to talk about and like feel. Whereas you literally just lay it out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I don't call man. for weeks, sort of thing, as opposed to something that might be a bit loftier. So I feel like that is what strikes a chord with people, just the commonality of the approach. Just because it's like that could easily have been a text. Like, yo, sorry, I can't do that. I'm sorry, I've not been a good friend to you, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And that's what it feels like on record. So that's why I feel like it is very relatable. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody feels that way. Everybody feels that way in their head. Rarely do people ever like put it on record or actually say it in that way. And that's what strikes me about your music.
I thought you were talking about my life when I heard it. That's how much of a conversation it was. I promise you. Like, you don't know how I am.
I know.
So when I heard it, he was like, yo, some people are good with it. I think the next part was like, some people are good with it, some people ain't.
Yeah.
Bro,
And I think particularly in an era where, like, you know, I think people are they're allowing themselves to be more honest with regards to not being great with communication, not being great with phones, being overstimulated, feeling like they need to take a break. So the fact that you were able to kind of put it the way you did, yeah, man, people will relate.
Definitely.
It's so common now, man.
Yeah, bro, first time I listened to that song, I think I said, no, that's love, bro. Like we were on the phone or something. Like, it's crazy.
I genuinely was there. I was like, wait, this is me. Like, I promise you, I genuinely like, yo, this is me.
Yeah, like how did he read my mind, sort of thing.
Yeah, like honestly,
it's crazy how like similar, like people say we're living the same lives, because it's like, bro, like this is just an example of it. Like I never thought this song would have the impact that it would have, to the point where sitting down here right now talking about it. Like I thought like, it's an introspective piece. Some people will rate it. It won't really do nothing. Like there's a bit of shock value, but that's it. And now like it's just gone mad.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, it's freeing, man. It's freeing. I'm not gonna lie. It's freeing. It's freeing for several reasons. One is that I'm getting off my chest. Two, I know that there's gonna be so many people that hear it and are relating to it. But then I also know that the people that are in my life, my family and friends who hear it, they will understand if there's ever in doubt. And you know, it has actually sparked some conversations with some family and friends to like even like elaborate, because I've got some family and friends who also feel the same towards me. But I wouldn't have known that, because I'm thinking, like my maintenance just not there. Like, am I not like being as consistent as I need to be as a social human being? Like, because I don't, you know what I'm saying? All of that. Like, so it's actually been helpful, and I've actually ended up being a bit more social since this got released in a weird way. Like it's not even forced. It's not like now I've got like it's just I don't know, man. It's something freeing about being honest this way. Like you know.
Do you ever feel like with your music, not being too honest, but sometimes it's like, should I share that? Like whether it's talking about family members that died, parents. Do you ever feel like you don't want to put it out there because you don't want, as in it might be too much to put it out there? Yeah. Or are you comfortable just? Yeah.
There's certain things, there's certain songs I've made that just like I don't think I'm ever gonna see the light of day still. But bro, Bereavement Blues, this project was something that I wanted it to go public. I just was waiting for the right time. Yeah. But there are certain ones where I'm like, okay, now this is a bit mad. Like there's certain songs where like, if they're gonna go out publicly, I need to get the blessings of the person or people I am referencing in this. Like the track number 2 in this project references my relationship with my ex-girlfriend, you get it? But before it went public, I literally messaged her and I said to her like, yo, I saw her in person as well, and I was like, look, this is what I created. Like I reference you in this and this way. I can send you the track if you want, but if you don't want it, it's fine, because this is quite intense, like blah, 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 blah. But bless her, she actually gave me like her blessing. She's like, you know, she wasn't over the moon over the fact like I'm saying, yo, our relationship didn't work, we're incompatible, but she was respectful enough to be like, nah, like it's fine, you know, and like that was helpful. You know what I'm saying? Because if it felt good to do it in that way, let's put it that way. But then there are certain songs where it's like, nah, I don't. It would take something extreme for me to be like, all right, cool, we're going that deep. All right, I'm just gonna put that one out there. Like the other day, I must have sent one of my friends like this outrageous bar I wrote, and he was like, delete that shit. He was like, bro, this could not see the light of day. Like, what are you doing? Like, because sometimes I'm tripping. Like, sometimes I will write some mad shit. Like not even like deep, like trauma based, but like just some outrageous shit where it's like there's context, but the first couple lines might throw you off, or you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like so, yeah.
It's like my girlfriend's legs, oh, so smooth.
It's
one of them ones where it's like, it's not that bad. But it's also like, oh, okay.
That's quite specific. God, did it? Like, Yeah, hey, no, big up my girlfriend at the time. Like, great inspiration for that. Still, like, I just, I needed something. It was like, all right, if I'm gonna reference her, let me big her up. Like, she got smooth legs. That's a dub for the women, innit? It's like, it's like, I don't know, what's the equivalent for men? Like, if a woman has like smooth legs, like, what is it for men? Is it just like being muscly or something? I don't know, like
Something like that, innit?
some sort of equivalent, innit? So he was like, oh yeah, smooth head, innit? Smooth legs, potato, and them things there.
Steven Gerrard pass.
Yeah, Steven Gerrard. This is the thing. This is the thing. Yeah. See, obviously, I don't support, Liverpool. I don't. But Gerrard is one of my favorite players. As a person, based off the public information I've heard about him over the years, I can't say that. I don't know his personal life, but I've heard a couple things. I'm not gonna go into that. But as a player, as a captain, and as a leader, I can't lie. Bro, man used to see Gerrard like outside the box, like 32 yards or more, and just be in my head. I'm like, is he gonna shoot? Like, is he? Because if he shoots, like, he's probably gonna score or do something disruptive. Like when I used to play football, whenever I used to take long shots, I used to be like in my head, like, Steven Gerrard.
Come on.
Like. Nah, big up Gerrard still.
They won't say Vieira on the pitch, I know that much.
Yeah, hey.
I'll be wrong,
Wait,
man.
I just clocked what that was.
That's 4 black men.
I'm just saying.
As 4 black men, we're going to
just
pop
saying.
up Steven Gerrard and diminish the pressure Vieira.
I know, let's balance it though. Look, as someone who didn't support Liverpool or Arsenal, I will never deny Omri. Like, everyone wanted to be
Nah,
Omri.
that's a fact,
man.
like,
Everyone
You know
wanted to
that.
be Omri.
Come on, man.
That's
Vieira and
undeniable.
Gerrard's disrespectful.
Yep.
It's disrespectful to you. Let's
I-
not forget. It's disrespectful, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm just deep in it. Yeah, as midfielders. Yeah, no, what's going on?
It's disrespect.
Oh, gosh, man.
But anyway, that's fine.
Oi.
But with that, even the songs that you record that might be a bit mad or deep, but they don't come out, do you feel lighter having expressed that and let that go in song, even if it doesn't go out?
Yeah, several times I'll finish a song and I'll be like, oh, like, I feel like, okay, like, it might not fix the problem, but like, wow, I feel a bit better knowing I was able to actually create something like solid out of this. Like,
Do you know you're not going to release it when you're recording it?
Not necessarily. Sometimes I'm just in the zone. I think as years have gone on and I'm more conscious about my career and putting things out publicly, sometimes the thought will cross my mind when I'm writing things like, oh, how will this be perceived? Do I want to put it out? But then when I catch myself, I'm like, no, go crazy now. You're doing this privately. You can literally say whatever you want, and if you need to clean it up afterwards, clean it up. Like, but yeah, because wartime, I'm the type of artist that writes alone as well. Like, I don't. Most of the time, because I've got a home studio set up as well. Like, most of the stuff you lot would have heard me put out in the past year or two, I recorded and mixed at home. So my creative process tends to be quite what's the word I'd use? Like,
Insular.
yeah, like quite. Like, some artists, like, they thrive in having sessions with producers and
But
engineers.
you're quite isolated, Job.
Isolated, yeah. Like, it depends. Like, there are exceptions to the rule. Like, sometimes I'll be in a session with someone, whether it's an artist, producer, or both, and the idea is clear and I'm ready to go when I'm writing. But I think a lot of the time I prefer to do it alone so I can actually think and edit. And I don't feel as distracted. And I also don't feel as limited by what I think people are going to perceive me doing, innit? I think it might be a perfectionism issue, I don't know. But I also know that the reason why I still have sessions with other people, although it doesn't happen all the time, is because I understand that there's magic sometimes in the spontaneousness when you're linking up with people. That just won't happen when you're by yourself, innit? So I'm like 80%, be by myself, but then like, nah, there's a 20% of like greatness when you're live with people. So yeah, that's what I think. At the moment anyway, though. Might change my mind like next year and be like, nah, bro, fuck everyone. Nah, but yeah.
And then put it on a song.
Yeah. That's another thing though, like, even as we're sitting here, like, one thing I deeped the other day is that one thing that's very different to my, like, to the music I make and put out in terms of like, in comparison to sitting down, is that, like, swearing. I don't really swear in my music, but we can sit here and like, I'll be swearing like more casually. That's because when I was 15, 14 and I started going youth club, that was the first like professional studio setting I was in. And naturally as a youth club, so we were taught not to swear in our words, innit? That's why you don't really hear me like swearing or using the N-word or anything, like, or tell her like, no, the first song I made, I was swearing like crazy, but
To cry out your system.
yeah, just got it out, like, but yeah, it's just something I think about, like, there is like that sort of difference.
When do you know when you want to do more of the spoken word type style versus like more traditional rap style?
It helps. Okay, so what happens is, if I've just got some thoughts and feelings in my head and I need to write them down, sometimes they're not necessarily bars, they're not flows, they're just literally statements I need to just get out and I write it down. Sometimes that just ends up being a spoken wordy type of effort naturally, because there's no like beat that I'm writing to or anything. It's just free flow, you know. But then even then, sometimes I'll be writing these poems with a rhythm in my mind. But yeah, it just depends. It just depends. Really, it just depends. Sometimes I'll hear a beat and I will be like, yo, instantly, this beat sounds like this. I know what the topic is. Sometimes I'll hear a beat, I don't know what the topic is, and I'm just humming bare gibberish melody flows until what did I say? I hummed some gibberish there, but that sounded like this sentence.
Right.
What does this sentence mean? Okay, sounds like this word. What can I do with that sort of phrase? Oh, kind of covers this topic. You know what? It kind of works with this type of beat, you know. Let me just go with that. It depends. But like social life challenges, I wrote that it's a mixture of both. The start of it, I wrote no beat, just words on my phone. And then I think somewhere through the middle of it, I got sent the beat that ended up being the beat for it. And it helped me finish it. So it just depends, you know. Same with like Incompatible. Incompatible, I had the lyrics. Incompatible is the breakup song about my ex. And that, again, writing on my phone and then something with it. Whereas the last track on Bereavement Blues, Last Day of My Life, which is a lot more vibey and more, and that was, I got sent the beat by Alfie. Alfie sent me the beat, and again, I didn't know what it was. I just knew that the rhythm sounded like skydiving, and I was just humming bare gibberish flows, and I was like, oh, last day of my life. But why am I saying it's the last day of my life? What does that mean? And I'm just chatting about exploring, blah, 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 this, that, and yeah, so it kind of fluctuates.
How did you make Levitate?
Levitate was something that was lyrics that were made before I decided to record those lyrics on that beat. So I think in like 2020, what is now Levitate, those lyrics were from another song that just never came out. And after years, I just thought, okay, I want to give it a fresh touch, something else. And it just worked. And I was like, oh, this sounds better on this than it did on that thing from 2020. So I'm going to put it out as this. So, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a lot of that. A lot of it is like having ideas, writing lyrics, writing songs, recording them to one beat, and then time flies, you hear next beat and it works even better. And it's like, sorry, this one, that's a demo, innit? We got to go with this one because this one sounds better, you know, which is also why I don't go out of my way to shout producers to send me beat packs, because I can make a song on your beat and then hear something else and be like, I want to do something else with this, you get it? So I don't put pressure on producers. I'm not always telling people to send me beats. I came from an era where it was YouTube beats. I still use YouTube beats sometimes. Like, you know, I'll go on YouTube, I want to find a sexy drill beat, Cash Cobain, with this type of sample. And if I find it and it sounds great, it sounds great. Like one of my three of my biggest songs are YouTube beats. You know, Balance and Symmetry. DeeRiginal, I'm a British citizen, king man, I ain't no prince like William. Like, big up, yeah, Cam Legend, big up Cam. See, his beats aren't really on YouTube now anymore, which I actually like, because hey, people can't find the beat I used. But yeah, I found it on YouTube. Or an earlier one, Just Wanna Say, and I just want to say that I woke up today and God, I thank you. That YouTube beat, big up Slick J Beats. Or even Oh Mary, as you mentioned. Oh Mary, Mary, Mary me. YouTube beat. So, you know, whereas, okay, Social Life Challenges, not YouTube beat. Incompatible, not YouTube beat. Last Day of My Life. So it just depends. But I came from that era of you just rip beats off YouTube. It's a bad habit, but it's not always a bad habit if it's done properly. Like my music that's on streaming, if it's on streaming, I either did buy the beat, whether I found it on YouTube or not, or I've partnered up with the producer, so it's a collaborative release, one of the two. But yeah.
And you do have a trusted team as well. You have Alfie, Rudman, you have Vagrant Real Estate as well. So you're always building with them too.
Yeah, so like I would say there's a list of producers over the years that like I've ended up working with, whether it was direct in person sessions, they're running beats, or I just found their stuff on the internet somewhere. But there's a set of producers where I'm like, okay, like I know that if I needed to, I could contact these lot and they would probably have a selection of something that, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like they're all very certain producers. Like, you know, Vegan Real Estate, he's in the same collective as me, it's Leftfield. He's a sick producer. SAMSON, who's also an artist, also a rapper, but he's also a producer. I mean, I even produce from time to time nowadays. But there's bare people like Analog, Fraser the Third, Alfie Rudman. There's so many sick people, man. So there's so many sick producers that I actually feel bad sometimes. Because sometimes people send me things and it's not that the beat's not cold, you know.
There's just too many to pick from.
There's too, like, bro, I'm spoiled for choice. It's like walking into a buffet, and like there's 5-star cuisine from every nationality you can think of. But it's like I just ate like 3 different types of beef, and now you want me to try your like 5-star Wagyu thing, but I'm full, you know, like or opposite. I spent the whole day fasting, like, or just exercising or whatever it was. Now the food's here, I'm not even that hungry. Like psychology.
I see what you're saying.
So sometimes like I just have to give like producers warnings that don't think it's not that your beats are shit. It's not that your beats, I mean, if your beat is dead, I'm probably gonna be like, yo, this ain't for me. Actually no, because sometimes there's beats that are really good but it still isn't for me, so that's not a good marker. But yeah, this is where I'm at, man. So yeah, it's a lottery. I'm a walking lottery. I can make something today and think it's dead, and then in 2 years I can be like, nope, this is gone, it's going out. So yeah,
sometimes you got to see the vision for yourself.
Really and truly, it takes time with certain things. Some things are instant though. Sometimes you make something and you're like, instantly, this is the one. Like when I made London, when Cam Legend played me the beat, and he just started, went, da, da, da. I was like, yo, this sounds like London, you know. Instantly had the idea. I could see the music video. I could see the social media rollout, everything. So it does depend.
Would you ever do a tape with just one producer?
Yeah, I wouldn't rule it out. I've never done it before. So if it made sense and there's alignment, why not? I think behind the scenes, like I've worked with, there's a few producers I've made enough songs with where it's like we've got like an EP of material, which is not gone out yet. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
What about a singer or a rapper?
Like a joint project? Yeah, definitely. So like, okay, so for instance, whether we're talking about singers, rappers, producers, Fred again, he flipped like one of my biggest songs, Balance and Symmetry, and he posted a snippet of it on Instagram. And like, I didn't really understand at the time the magnitude of what that was, innit? I didn't know how big Fred was, innit? I knew who Fred was, but I didn't know who Fred was. And then it just got me thinking like, obviously, Fred's up and he's 30. I've watched him perform live at Big Smoke Festival last year, and like I rate his thing 100. Like if Fred said, "Yo, D, I want to try a little experimental like EP with you," I'd be like, "Yeah, bro, let's do it." Like, do you know what I mean? Singers, rappers, there's a demand for me and Namesbliss to like do some sort of like collab project. We're in the same collective.
That makes sense.
Proximity,
makes sense.
You know, like, and the thing about me and Bliss, we create differently, innit? I'm a bit loose. Like, he's more intentional. Give props to Bliss. I will just use, like, if I'm in the mood, I will just record gibberish just for the sake of it and be like, yep, that's a hook. Like, just because. But Bliss, he's a bit more structured and, like, his energy, he's more intentional about where his energy's going. So I think with me and Bliss, like, it's just timing and alignment. Like, but that's just one example. Singers, man, see, this is the thing. Obviously I'm part of like a rap orientated world, but I love singers, man. Like when I was younger, I tried to sing like Chris Brown, bro. Like that's what I was on, like all the melodies, everything. A man was trying to sing like Drake, everybody you could think of, bro. But singers, it's the same thing. Like, yeah, I'm definitely down. There's an artist that I've been working with called Leilu. She's cold. Producer, singer. We've actually got a couple songs out already. We've technically got like a little collaborative EP in the works, but there's bare people. You don't know about a singer called Alana Maria?
Nah.
I heard the name, yeah.
She's got this song, yeah. It's called Nobody Else. I love sexy drill beats, innit? But when like a woman like sings on a sexy drill beat in that type of way, it's different, man.
It's like Shea Universe, like early Shea Universe.
Early Shea Universe, yeah. She got that song 111. That thing is like you're in a next dimension. That's actually one of my favorite songs ever. Like I think that might be in my top 100 songs ever.
Wow.
I can't lie.
Shay's special.
Yeah.
She's special though.
She's good,
She
man.
said right on time, right on. And then she the harmonies and everything. Nah, next thing.
Now she's off in America doing her thing, man.
Yeah, nah, big up Shay, man. Big up Shay.
Trust.
And I don't believe she's managed as well. No management, no label. Like she's doing
Fully
really well.
independent.
Yeah, big up her thing. Like really, like that takes a lot. Especially when it comes to like doing. I mean, I don't know if she has like a booking agent or a tour manager or anything, but like doing one show as well versus doing a tour is a whole next thing.
Yeah.
Like I done my second ever headline show the other day, and it was a lot better than the first one because the first one was so stressful, bruv. But I had help. Like, so hats off to anyone that can like do this.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's a lot, man. It's a lot to think about, bruv. Alright.
What do you get out of performing live?
I feel valid, I feel purposeful, and I feel like I'm having a conversation with people like live. Because when I perform, I'm the type of guy that will ask the audience questions. We'll try and do a little call and response, even if the song isn't really call and responsey. Even if there's like a little like bridge or a gap where I can just chat to the crowd. Like I like that because then I feel like they're engaged.
Yeah.
And I think from young, I was that kid that would go to like open mics and talent competitions where they would basically like assess you, like how well of a performer you were and whatnot. So, and I was also one of those kids that done like drama and like fit and performing arts. So from young, I always kind of had this consciousness of how does the audience feel when you are performing to them. So it's kind of translated over the years into the music. So yeah, for me, like, that's how I feel. Now, depending on who's in the room, you know, if I'm performing to a crowd of people that don't know who I am, I feel like it's even more important for me to really like chat to the crowd, ask some questions, get them involved. So even if they don't know the song lyrics, they feel like
They're still part of the show.
they feel part of it. Obviously, when it's my show, like my headline the other day, is that, wow. See, it felt even more rewarding because it required almost less work because people are there singing the lyrics for you. Like, you still want to, like, do the techniques and, like, you know, keep everybody involved. But it's like there's certain songs that went off in my set that I didn't think people would be singing along to. And I'm like, oh, raw, like, you lot are tapped in.
They came to see you.
Yeah, yeah. But, you know, like, certain...
You still don't believe. It doesn't resonate until you see it. It's just one of those things. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Like, certain songs, I'm like, you're going to sing it in your head, but you ain't going to sing that from the top of your lungs because, like, it's not that. But, oh, you are, like, raw. Like, I was expecting you to do it on song 4, but not this one.
It's the realization, isn't it? Actually, like,
Yeah.
it's happening in real time.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's how I feel, man. I've been performing live since 2012. I was 16 at the time. Talent competitions. I won, weren't Bigger Fish. Was it Bigger Fish? No, there was some sort of youth competition in Wandsworth at the time. I can't remember, man. I went to youth club in Battersea, in Wandsworth Borough, Battersea, called The Vass. And that's where it all started for me, man. Big up The Vass, man. Big up Battersea, man. That's like my second home, I can't lie. Like, I'm a central youth, but that's the part of actual Southwest that, like, I resonate with, innit?
That's why youth clubs are important, man.
For sure.
They're just hubs.
Yeah, man.
Big
Youth clubs are important, but I also feel like we shouldn't, like, over romanticize youth clubs because they very helpful things, but the flip side is they were also breeding grounds for a lot of fuckery. Excuse my French. Like,
I think that's a nice way to put it.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's nice.
because you men are a few years older than me, but I'm sure it's the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
I there's things I've seen that I don't think I should say on camera.
Yeah, I had something.
No.
I'd stop myself from saying
Everyone
it as
stop.
well.
Everyone, let's just stop
Yeah,
where we are.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
stop where we are.
You know what I mean?
We know, man. We know. Yeah, we
Trust
know.
me,
We know.
I spent many a times in youth clubs growing up. Not many times, but enough to where it's like there's a dark side to a youth club. For
Oh,
sure,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Balance of life, though. Dark side to everything.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I still do think
Yeah.
we need youth clubs in today's world.
Yeah.
Just
Of course.
to counterbalance.
Yeah.
What's going on.
So there's something.
Exactly. But I get what you mean.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Say something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nah, because the bottom line is, regardless of the bad stuff, so much good stuff comes out of it. An artist like me or many other artists or producers and just even just creators, but just people doing what they're doing in life, got their foundations at youth clubs. So
For sure.
it's a necessity, regardless. Yeah,
Are there things outside of music that influence your music?
yeah, bare things like food, like. I'm like, I said to you earlier, like, obviously, I'm specific about my jollof and like wanting the basmati texture and not, the bullet rice texture. Like,
See, I forgot about that. Now you brought it back up.
like, I'm picky, innit? Like, so from young, when my mom, my cousins, or anybody tried to give me rice and peas, I didn't like rice and peas as a kid. I would go through my plate and I would take out every single pea, before I start eating the rice.
That's crazy.
I had time.
I was like that.
To be
as
fair,
well.
I was kind of like that.
I was like that.
I was
I
like
was like
that.
that as well. I was like that.
Right.
Kind of like that.
But you know
Yeah.
what I'm on. Like,
Yeah, I was kind of on that.
Like, and these
Vegetables.
things, they influence you, like, because you become picky, so you start to understand like what you like and what you don't like and how it affects you. So going back to your question about like other influences in my music, just in terms of how a man would grow up around certain foods and consume things would affect the way I'd consume music and what I think is good and what isn't cool. So, like when I perform with live bands, like I don't like when the drums are going too hard. Like for me, it's distracting, especially if I'm singing in a low register. Like I feel like I sound like I'm murmuring, and the snare is just too hard. Now that snare to me is like rice and peas. When I was 7, like sometimes I'm like,
I hear it though.
no drums, let's do acoustic, just keys,
I hear it.
bass. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's it, like a light thing. So, but that's just I don't know, man. Life, innit? Like,
it's life for sure.
like, you know what I'm saying? I was one of them youths that like I was just locked into escapism from young. So like I was the kid that like just wanted to play PlayStation all the time. I'd go to my cousin's house, like, and if we're not going outside to play runouts or something silly like that, inside, PlayStation, GameCube, Dreamcast, anything, from young, that was it. Or I would binge and watch bare cartoons all day. I'm watching Beyblade and Dragon Ball Z and all these things. So
It all shapes it.
it all shapes it. You become a person that's used to like imagination and something outside of reality and imagining what isn't there. So from young, them things definitely like shaped me, I'm such a London map nerd, but why? In secondary school, all of the sets were named after the tube lines. So
wow.
that top set, Metropolitan.
That's why it
Circle,
It makes
Victoria.
sense now.
You get it?
It makes sense. now.
Subconsciously,
it
man's-
actually makes sense now. That to a T.
Yeah.
And then remember when Google Earth first started? I was that kid that was like, oh, where's my favourite football team? Where's the stadiums? Okay, where's Old Trafford? Where's Emirates? Where's Stamford Bridge? Where's Anfield? Where's all this? Man will look on Google, satellite image, and try and find. So all these things are training me to be conscious about geography. And then again, I'm going to different parts of the city, and people ask me where I'm from, and I'm like, yeah, I'm from Pimlico, SW1. Are you from South? Yeah, you from Pimlico? Oh, you're near the Queen. Like that's not South. Like all them experiences are making me like, so what am I?
And then that's when you start deep. And then it becomes who you are today, essentially.
Yeah.
It shapes who you are now.
And then again, like, and then it goes right back into the music. That's why we have London Borough Beam. That's why I'm wearing, like, bro, literally this. I got 32 boroughs on my neck, bro. Like I'm Londonese, bro. Like I'm
Right. This is
oi,
this is a good segue. 'Cause
oi, bro, serious or like, or what other things could I say? Like, just growing up and realizing that, okay, cool, I'm born and raised in London, England, Britain, United Kingdom. I have a British passport, but I don't look like the people of the quote unquote indigenous population. But when I go back to my places of heritage through my parents or grandparents, for context, my dad came from Nigeria straight here, but my mum was born here. It's her parents that came from St. Kitts. When I go back to St. Kitts, for instance, I also know that I wasn't raised in that environment, and there are social norms that are not normal to me because man was raised here. Feeling like you're in between worlds, but you're not truly fitting. It's almost like being mixed race, but instead of mixed race, mixed ethnicity. I don't know, like mixed culture. And again, putting that into paper, into music, because I'm like, right, okay, I'm experiencing these things, like, so I feel like I need to put that into music, or
for sure.
Or from young, like, just people passing away, life stuff, like it's a no-brainer that I make something like Bereavement Blues now, because it's like I've seen so many people pass away for so many different reasons. Life, innit? Like,
People resonate with it though.
You get it. Real life, bro. I was born 3.5 months premature. So when I was born, you could hold me like in your hand like this. Like I was that small. Like you get it. Like they didn't think on paper I was gonna like live in it because you're so like malnourished and underdeveloped that it's like, you know. So I was told these things from young. So from young in my head, I'm like, oh, so there was a chance I wasn't even gonna be here. Do you know what I mean? So there's already that level of like my understanding of life and death, and I think everything just plays a part still.
It's almost like a sixth sense.
I've got, obviously, I want to ask this question in it just because I maybe you said 8:30, but I need to get this out of here. As I'm going to say, you're the president.
He's going to ask it wrong.
No, that's alright.
He's going to ask
Brother,
it wrong.
it's 8:40. I don't want to hold it. Let me
He's
just
going to ask it wrong.
No, you know what? We can push it till 9. It's fine.
No, it's calm. Honestly,
Yeah.
this is
Hold
the
on,
question. No, this is the question.
He's
I'm
going to
gonna
ask
get.
it
After
wrong,
this,
innit?
it's
Yeah,
no.
He's going to ask it wrong, yeah. Basically,
How do I just get cut off like that?
what
Like, how does that happen, bro?
How do you know what he's gonna say?
Because
do
I
I get
know,
cut off?
because I know.
I'm
He's going to
gonna
ask
ask
it
the
wrong.
question.
He's going to ask it wrong, innit? Bro, basically,
But this is
What
this
part
is
of
the question
London-
everyone gets asked.
what part of London has the
Depending on
best
your answer,
MCs?
it's dependent on if I walk out.
What part? No, wait. See, he's gonna ask it wrong. What part of London has the best MCs?
North,
East, South, or West?
MCs.
Yes.
Rappers.
Spitters.
I don't care about microphone controllers. Rappers.
So okay, so not MCs, because in my head
Just
there's
rappers,
a
just
separation between grime MCs and rappers.
Just rappers, just
and then
all-
even within the net of rappers, you've got real rappers, core hip hop rappers, and then you've got drill and trap rappers.
Everything.
Nah.
Everything.
Lyricists.
No, don't do that.
No,
Don't-
we
we've
have
never
to,
done
bro.
that. Yeah,
No, we've always done that, bro. We've always done
Yeah,
that.
we've never said lyricists.
Yeah, we've always done that. I said spitters. I've just said spitters.
Well, people have used, even people have said not spitters.
Yeah, just everything. Just rappers.
As in, like, if you've picked
However
a
you
side, it's
find
not
it.
because
Yeah.
you think they've got the best lyricists.
Yeah.
Everything encompassed.
Everything under rap. From drill artists to MCs to
drill, trap,
everything.
garage.
To
Okay, yeah, everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
trap, everything. North, east, south, west.
Are we in? I can say because I view grime as a separate thing, but are we gonna say
That's
grime
under this
within
bracket,
this?
yeah.
For the
Yeah.
sake of this conversation.
I don't like how you cut me off as well.
I knew you were gonna ask it wrong.
I had to get this out of there.
He didn't even ask it, bro.
Who, me? He didn't even get to me on Charles.
Yeah,
But I was
you
like,
asked it.
I need to get this out of here before.
Okay, all I know is sorry. I have to break it down. I'm sorry, I can't. It's too.
Brother, it's fine.
Look. If we're talking drill, we know it's South London. That is the origins of UK drill. It's literally Lambeth, bro. Like it's like, let alone the other boroughs. Like Lambeth are the like not obviously. If you look at East, people like CB, and if you look at North and Heady, like prominent, everything great, sick. But we all know Lambeth, 150, 410, Brixton, like Lambeth.
That was the house of it.
That when we talk about drill. Outside of drill, if we're talking about like what I consider to be like real rap, hip hop, for me, that conversation, we're talking about like Nine, Scraps, Potter. JR's dipped in and out of that, but he's also done Afro
Early
swinging
T
now.
on.
It's mad because Nines and Scraps alone in Northwest is like a powerhouse.
For facts, for
But-
sure.
But in East, if you look at Potter or Mover, and even JR, when he does go into that mode, but then you look at North and you look at, you know, the Lats, it's tough. It's a tough one.
I just want to say one thing.
Mm.
When we ask you your top 5 rappers, 3 of them from North, for whatever it's worth. You mentioned Wretch.
No, he just mentioned rappers. They weren't in his
for
top
whatever
5.
it's worth, innit? But you could answer it.
They weren't in his top 5. He just mentioned them.
Sky, man.
See, when we talk about grime now, naturally you think of Newham and Tower Hamlets and you think of East,
Yep.
you know. But then there's also some cold man from North that are in that conversation. Rappers, my gosh, this is tough, you know. Do you know what would have helped me if there was like actually like a map of all 32 boroughs and like it pinpointed like
Where each one was from.
yeah, it would actually like make it a lot easier. But
Funny you say that. We actually have a 2-part special about the 32 boroughs.
Is
So it's
it?
not about rappers, it's about albums. The best album from each borough. But it helps you as far as like all the other names, all the other rappers, all the other projects.
Look,
Check that out.
Haringey got Chip, Wretch, Skepta, Avellino.
It does.
That's just Haringey alone. Like, you know, Newham has D Double, Newham gets Kano,
J Huss?
Huss. Like, bro, hey, it's mad. What?
I can see your brain trying to compute.
Like, hey, in the northwest, like, has people in Brent, in the borough of Camden and the borough of Barnet. Like, South is just a cheat code because of the size of it, and what's considered to be South. Like, even if we ignore geographics and we just say everything under the water is South. Imagine if we said everything above the water is all North.
Imagine.
So Acton is North London, Beckton is North London, Uxbridge is North
It'll
London.
get spooky.
You can imagine. Nah, man, I need more time. I can't.
No, that's fair.
I can't. The only one I can say hand on heart within that world of rap, like a specific subgenre that is, for me, is undeniable, is South London when it comes to drill, UK drill music. That's the only one where I'm like, all other parts of the city, like, might compete in certain ways, but they're not trumping South London in that aspect. But that's it.
Yeah.
Everything else, I know some man will be mad at me like, what? But no, grime is East thing. No other else. Like, I think North can compete with East when it comes to grime. Now when we talk about rap / hip hop, like core rap, to me, like when people say UK rap, I think of like hip hop. Like, you know, when people say like, yeah, like I think of Nines and Scraps and Potter and that. That's when I think of UK hip hop. That's what I think of today. But with that one, it's a bit mad because you could talk about Northwest or East. Yeah, so that's how I break it down. So South gets drill. I think East gets grime. I think the real rap convo, I think we give it to Northwest. I think.
Where's Joe Black? Joe Black's from North, no?
Or North. Oh yeah,
Where's
Squeeze.
Joe Black?
Yeah, they're from Islington.
Yeah, Joe Black's from North.
Oh.
Squeeze is from North.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
from. See,
but-
that's mad.
man.
So then maybe.
Oh, man.
Okay,
Joe-
so here's okay. So
Yeah,
Joe
but
Black
the-
might
yeah,
be these
but-
guys'
yeah, but-
dad,
yeah,
bro.
but the Godfather from all that, where's he from? Where's Giggs from?
he's from South.
Okay then. Where's Young Steph from?
He's from South.
Okay then.
I don't speak for North.
I don't make the rules.
I don't speak for North.
See, it's mad because you see, like,
That was a very good
I made the
comeback.
rules.
That
Not-
comeback, by the way. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
that
thought I
was
had one.
strong.
With Joe Black, I thought I had one. I said, wait a minute. Let me bring Joe Black to this beef. You know what it is with me, though? I'll be
You're
honest
Joe
with you.
Black and I raise you a Krypton Conan.
Okay.
I'm
I'll be
just
real.
saying.
Joe Black.
But we
raps-
could do this all
Joe
day.
Black raps better than both of them.
No, but we could do this all day.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
Joe.
I'm saying.
But you know me though. And do you know what it is though? With me, I think South can win this debate.
Here we go. See?
Yeah.
So let me land. So South can win the debate when it comes to North, East, South, West. If we all agree South, that's not my issue.
yeah,
I don't think there's an area. So you know how Tottenham's an area,
Yeah.
Brixton's an area, Peckham's an area.
Yeah.
You'll know better than me. But like one postcode or two postcodes max, N17, N15, that's Tottenham.
yeah.
There's not an area that's produced better rappers than Tottenham.
All right. So separate to boroughs
Separate to
or
boroughs.
regions.
Just the area.
That's what I thought he
just
was
an
going to ask.
isolated,
That's what I wanted.
isolated area on its own, as if it's its own town.
Tottenham has got the best rappers.
Okay,
And it's not
okay.
even close.
All right, yeah, because Tottenham has birth.
It's just got too many.
Has birth, hip hop, grime, and drill
It's too many
superstars.
Yeah, Heady, Skepta, Wretch,
all
Chip,
round.
Frisco.
Yeah,
Where's Scorcher from? If I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
Maybe I think
he's from Edmonton. But,
yeah,
but,
but like
yeah.
it's too many. Like Frisco, I could continue.
I
like,
probably wouldn't argue areas with you.
yeah, areas.
I probably wouldn't argue.
You know me, I
areas.
don't care about North London. I just care about Tottenham.
yeah, just
I
specifically.
just specifically care about Tottenham. As long as I win that debate, I'm okay.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't argue with you, man.
I think, yeah, you know, all round, you're right, because whether you're talking grime, trap, drill,
There's arguably a Mount Rushmore in each one from Tottenham.
like, I'm just trying to think, could Brixton compare to that
Yes, it could.
in terms of covering all those genres?
Ooh.
Because drill,
Yeah.
we know drill definitely with Brixton. But with rap, like proper like rap, hip hop rap, yes. If you look at PDC and PDC
Yeah,
and grime,
Roadside G's, yeah.
but you
PDC
could,
was American, man.
like,
Like, Jar Jar rapped in an American voice, bro. I lived
hear
it,
that,
bro.
I hear that.
DVS rapped in an American voice.
Yeah, but Roadside G's didn't. Temp Man didn't.
yeah, it's a tough one
It's
because
counter
like.
punching.
Now, Brixton's
Here,
talking.
Yeah. Okay, when we're talking rap, proper core rap, I can see why you would like. Yeah, it's hard.
It's tough, man.
It's tough.
It's
It's
tough.
tough. But I think Brixton. I think Tottenham
That's
is
a
the
good
Lewisham
shout.
as well.
But Tottenham, I don't think
just
I'd
the
argue.
area
Yeah,
solely.
I don't know if I'd argue, man.
Tottenham
I think
is-
Bo's got nice. I don't think they cover all those genres though.
You know what I
Lewisham
realized?
does.
You know what I realized Tottenham is.
You reckon?
You know what I
It
realized?
covers, it covers
Not the borough of Lewisham though, just the area SC13. Because you know that people. This is the thing about Lewisham. People big up Lewisham. When you know in South, people compare Lewisham to Brixton and Peckham. I'm like,
Nah,
you're
they
comparing
can't.
a whole borough to two individual areas. Like Peckham people are talking about Peckham, not the whole of Southwark. When we talk about Brixton, we're not
Yeah.
talking about the whole of Lambeth, we're talking about
Yeah,
Brixton.
yeah.
But with Lewisham, what I've clocked is they're mentioning New Cross, Brockley, Grove Park, actual main Lewisham
That's
SC13.
cheating, man.
That's
Yeah.
cheating.
And that's
a
expansive.
cheat-
That's
a
cheating,
cheat
that's
code. That's
cheating.
way bigger than Tottenham itself.
Yeah.
That's like
you
me
know,
bringing in Edmonton and Islington into it.
yeah. So with Lewisham, I'm thinking, if you say Lewisham, who would you mention?
I probably would have mentioned like the novelists, P Money's,
Okay,
D
yeah.
Block.
Yeah, you see, if I'm correct, Novelist, Brockley, P
Yeah,
Money,
yeah.
New Cross, D Block, New Cross,
Yeah.
Deptfordish.
Yeah, it's all London Borough of Lewisham.
Yeah,
But that's Haringey essentially.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like,
No, that's fair.
Tottenham,
so
Tottenham.
I think as an area, I think Tottenham is a good shout.
Yeah,
as
Tottenham's a very good shout, yeah,
representation,
yeah.
You know, I realised Tottenham
He got it.
Tottenham is the Compton of LA. If LA was in London, if that makes sense.
No, that's not a
Yeah.
good comparison.
Why not? Don't Compton have the best rappers in LA?
I don't know if they do.
I mean, what other areas are known for in LA? Are known
Snoop,
for
Long Beach, Nipsey's.
Long Beach. You got 2 people, Snoop and Vince Staples.
I think Compton naturally is just the
Ethnic
most
people.
famous.
Slaughter.
Like,
Yes.
you know, look, Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. That's his either first or second best album in my opinion. But when I remember hearing Good Kid for the first time, and I felt like I was in Compton, like I was that album, that Good Kid. Oh yeah, man, that is a classic, man. Like,
Yeah.
do you lot listen to Kendrick a lot?
Yeah.
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 To Pimp a
big
Butterfly, that's like
Oh yeah, that's another.
that's the one.
That's a
That's the one for me.
That I think those 2 projects, Kendrick, To Pimp a Butterfly, and Good Kid, to me are his best 2 in terms of as a consumer. What I've enjoyed is in the same way with J. Cole. I've enjoyed Born Sinner and
FHT.
yeah, Forest Hills Drive. In the same way with Drake, for Drake, it was Take Care and Nothing Was the Same.
Everyone.
But then, you know what? Somebody raised a good point the other day. You see Views. Like, I listened back to it the other day, and Views was a mad thing.
What did Views have?
I
9.
don't know,
Was that one that
bro.
had 9 on it? Or
Had
Blem?
9
Blame on it?
controller. No,
No, Blem was on More Life.
yeah.
I thought More Life
yeah,
was
yeah.
better than Views.
No, Views was cold to me.
No.
But I agree with
Yeah,
you, by the
bro.
way. You know the 2. I agree with you. That's his 2. Nothing was the same. Not saying it was a
Yeah,
classic,
yeah,
but
take-
nothing was the same. And Take
I thought
Care.
So Far Gone was good too, though.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Is that, is that an album or mixtape though?
That's my favourite one.
I'll give it to mixtape. Okay.
Mixtape.
But what's the first joint? What's the first album?
Thank Me
Thank Me
Later.
Later.
I thought that was good too.
That's
Yeah.
my favourite.
Yeah,
I thought it
no,
was good too.
I'm not a
Drake's,
massive
yeah.
fan of Frank Me Later, you know.
Drake's
When
catalogue.
you listen to it now, like best I ever had over. I don't think it aged amazing.
I get what you're saying.
Like, I don't
Yeah, I get what
think
you're saying.
there's songs because Frank Me Later is a lot of hits.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, it's roll out for a lot of the first hits he had over
like
Frank Me Later.
Find Your Love
What
and
was it?
that.
The one with him and Alicia Keys. I forgot.
Fireworks.
Fireworks. I just don't think it aged as good as
Yeah, I get
The
it.
others.
Yeah.
I
So
think
far
nothing
gone.
was the same. Aged amazing. By the
Yeah, I
way.
get what
I think
you're saying.
nothing was the same. Aged amazing.
Yeah, I still drive round to that. Like, if you play certain songs from like Nothing Was the Same,
Alright, bro. It aged.
yeah,
it
bro.
Aged, it aged nice.
And I can't like paintings. Listen to like Nothing Was the Same. Still, like when I go places and I'm around certain girl, like if you play like Drake Come Through and whatever else, you know you're gonna have a good time. Like,
Okay.
And I've got a hot take by the way with Kendrick.
what's that?
I think GNX is a top 3 album.
His
I-
top 3. No, it's not.
You reckon?
Nah, it's not.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
More than Section 80?
I don't count Section 80.
Why?
I think it's a mixtape. Because I remember when
GNX is not better than Damn.
I prefer listening to it than them.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a better album, but first.
I mean, we're allowed to this. That's the beautiful thing about life. You see opinions. It's sweet. Like to me, I prefer it to Damn. I just do. I think Damn's a classic. I don't think it's weird because I don't think GNX is a classic, but I know Damn's a classic. But if you're
I wouldn't,
asking,
like the West Coast
I wouldn't
beats.
even give Damn a classic.
but if you're asking me which one I would,
You just like the West Coast
I
beats, innit?
prefer GNX. Like
To
I've waited for that. You know when you've waited,
Yeah.
I've waited years to get that kind of Kendrick out.
Right, okay, got you. So that's why you value it higher.
Yeah, like
then-
I wanted him talking his shit and like Whacked Out Murals is anyway. But yeah, to me it's a top 3 album. It might be top 2 one day. It might be number 1 later on in life.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a wild take, yeah.
It's all, go on.
But you see Big Sean, Hall of Fame. I don't know if you ever remember listening to that.
Granted.
Hall of Fame, remember that?
Yeah.
2013.
Yeah.
That album, like, I preferred that album from Big Sean, and even his mixtape Detroit too. I think I preferred them more than I preferred Kendrick Lamar's Damn.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's
First.
crazy.
You know what? Big
Detroit
Sean-
1 was good.
You know
I
what?
remember listening to
You know
Detroit
what?
2.
Big Sean album my favorite one.
Which
Is it
one?
Is it Dark Skin Paradise?
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
good.
cold as
Yeah,
well.
that was good.
That was cold. That was
That
actually a
one-
cold
that
album.
one's
Yeah,
the Big Sean one for me.
yeah,
They
yeah,
all got
yeah.
kind of
No,
one at the
Big
two.
Sean got good projects.
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
You lot need to listen to Wale's album that dropped last year, man.
Yeah.
I'm
I
never
didn't love
trying
it.
to-
I didn't love it.
Did you not love it?
No, I didn't love it.
I liked it, man. Like to me, it's his best album since Ambition.
Okay.
Yeah, it was his best album since.
Maybe.
I need to take that in
Maybe,
there because
maybe.
So
I.
yeah, I would say listen to the Wale album.
Okay.
For sure. Wale's, I like his last album. It was in my top 5 albums of the year.
But you see, the way music consumption's changed over time. If you think about it, yeah, we're in 2026 now. Yeah, cool. So 10 years ago, streaming was like really popping. Like Apple Music, Spotify started, and I think it's 2014 actually. Tell a lie, but 2013 and prior, we weren't using streaming, innit? It was still just like iTunes or download, bootleg, whatever,
Literally,
innit?
it was downloading it.
Like, you know, and yeah, torrents and all that stuff, extracting the file to get like
Yeah, the zip files and
Bro,
that.
and
zip
then
files.
copy that onto your iPhone or iPod.
Yeah.
or your BlackBerry.
Bro, and then you had to rename the song.
Yeah,
Remember the
yeah,
track?
yeah,
list?
yeah.
You had to
You gotta Google the album
You gotta
cover,
Google Wikipedia and then track 1 is called this. Track 2 is called this.
Like,
Bro.
That was a
that
real-
level
real.
of attention to detail and energy, obviously we
Yeah.
don't have that now, and we are sport for choice. Because even if back then we could still download things for free, it was the time it took to download and edit files.
Treasured it way more.
man,
yeah.
I treasured it way
So
more.
the
Appreciate
point
it way
that
more, yeah.
Yeah.
it is harder to. I find it as a outside of creating music as a consumer, I genuinely find it harder to keep up. But then I think maybe it's also an age thing because I guess the younger you are, the more free time you've got anyway.
Yeah.
It's
Just
definitely an age thing.
consume.
It's for sure an age thing.
You
For
know.
sure an age thing, man.
Yeah.
Like, the older you get, just the less time. Even gaming.
Yeah.
I remember, did you buy FIFA
No,
this
more
year?
more music is
I
dropping.
didn't buy FIFA this year.
Right.
If you would have told 15, 16, 17-year-old me you're going to stop buying FIFA,
Yeah.
I would have told you it's impossible.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like FM as well.
Yeah.
I ain't bought FM in years.
Nah, FM I bought.
There's
Yeah.
a
From years, man.
stat.
But even the hours I put in is
Yeah.
not
There's a
exciting.
stat about it. It's like more music is being released now in like a week or two than whole calendar years back in the day.
It's just you can't
too
keep
much,
up. You just
man.
can't keep up with
It's
it.
too much.
You just cannot keep up with
Yeah.
it. It's impossible.
So it's
Like,
both.
Do you take that into consideration as far as how much you release music?
Yeah. It actually pushes me though to be more consistent in a weird way because there's so much going on that like I'm not in a position where like there will be people that would miss my absence, but like overall I'm like nothing in the grand scheme of things. So I don't have much to lose in a weird way. Like it's easier to kind of flood the streets when I want because it's like it's just part of a massive system anyway that's coming and going. So like yeah, I think that like I don't know, man. Like when I was 13 and I was unemployed and had all time in the world, I just downloading things and just I remember when I heard The Weeknd for the first time and it was like, raw, I've never taken drugs before, but this sounds like what drugs would feel like. Like, I remember The Weeknd's first few mixtapes, 2011, mad thing.
Dope, yeah.
Like
yeah.
I missed
House
that
of
whole ride.
Balloons.
I missed that
House
whole
of Balloons,
I
yeah.
bro.
Thursday.
I missed that whole wave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you missed it,
I missed
yeah?
that whole weekend phase. Because
Bro.
I think I was like you. You know when you first hear and you're like, wait, is this guy all he's rapping about is all he's singing about is taking cocaine to the face.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
No,
what?
the girls I was into back then, they were into
They
all
were into that, innit?
No, I believe that. I just it's
Anti,
not because
bro.
like even
They put me on, man.
Same. I hear it. I
The
hear it.
Weekend or
Yeah,
The
Weeknd.
weekend,
Okay,
and the
okay.
other thing.
Okay.
Not put me on.
yeah,
to
love. That's an absolute. That
But they were
He walked
participating.
right into that one.
Bro,
Bro,
I
They
don't
were
even know why-
participating
but
in
why did he
certain
do
things,
that
innit?
though? I don't even know why he answered it.
That was a confession.
I didn't
innit?
mean it. I didn't mean it like that, man.
bro.
Come on,
Like
man.
what?
You know me. I'm Dr. Sebi over here. Come on.
Yeah, me. Anything else?
Hey.
yeah, wow. Yeah, I wanted to talk very briefly about like your approach to your videos, especially on your socials, because they are very creative. They come across like very original, very fresh. What is the kind of thinking behind that as well?
Which video are you talking about? Like
Just generally, yeah. So like the social life problems video where you're just kind of talking to the screen in front of your friends. I think there was another video where you're behind a bar. I think there was something going on there as
I was
well.
promoting like my shirt at the time.
Yeah.
Comedy, just trying to not take myself too serious. Understand that I'm not an artist with like a massive millionaire budget. Like I'm a working class person. I have a day job. Like I gotta pay rent. So like there's no point me trying to do like a mad flashy video. It's just not my life. I don't have the means. If I did, then hey, we can go uptown and do everything. Like, but I don't live that way. So it's easier to try and just do the cleanest version of, low budget or just no budget videos in a way that is just an honest representation of how I'm actually living. So if I've got a couple of the men behind me just chatting and I whip out the tripod and I film myself, it's because that's just life. And I'm just, for a moment, I'm narrating life as people are around and they're setting the scene. If I'm deciding that I'm gonna just go out somewhere and I'm gonna film in front of a train station, it's because I probably go to that train station a lot or I've been around there. That's my environment. Like I think it's for me. It's just about making more out of less.
Yep.
A lot of the time, and just because I don't have the resources to just really like do the maddest Grammy nominated music video that's gonna like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's the same with my recordings. Like if you listen to my recordings, they're not like madly mastered or anything. It's just enough so that people can consume it properly. Like just living within my means, really. But yeah, like that's what I would say in terms of like the videos I make for the most part. Like
There was another video as well where it was like, so and so liked that post. So and so like, it's like a montage of so many different like names and blue ticks like liking the post. Do you put any kind of weight on people like Kano liking your posts and people of such an esteem, like knowing who you are and like kind of bigging you up for what you do?
Now I do, and I only do it because other people do it. So within myself as a human, as D'Angelo, I couldn't really give a flying fuck. In my head, I'm like, that's just another human being that saw something that day and said, oh, I like that, hey, and then they went on about their day. But I understand that how it's perceived to other people, it's like, wow, status, this person of this status is interacting with your thing and you just show me that, wow, like you're winning, and it makes people want to lean into like my brand more.
Yep.
And funnily enough, the video you're talking about, that's of Balance and Symmetry. That's the clip that my guy, older OSM Vision, they filmed the video for that, and they made that little up edit with like all the like famous people liking it, and that was them doing it. I didn't ask, but
Right.
obviously big up OSM Vision. They had their vision. They was like, bro, post this, and it's literally one of my biggest posts now because they understood something. I think I understood what I was stubborn about. But it's like when I posted it and I saw the reaction, I was like, oh, you know what? I get it. This is part of the game. Like, I get it. This means something. It's status, isn't it? It's all status
Part of
linked.
the game, innit?
It's part of the game. It's a cosign thing. So, like, that's how I am, innit? Like now, obviously, it's a weird one. Like, bro, if Drake bloody posted my song in his story, I'd be gassed, bruv. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if bloody, I don't know, if like Wayne Rooney was just like posting a video of him just listening to one of my songs, I'm reposting that. Like,
For sure.
because so yeah, like as much as I try and like I don't know act nonchalant, like it doesn't matter. It does matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like in anything, like bro, I could be like, listen, like image doesn't matter, nothing, but it does matter, bro. It's always mattered from young up until now. When you went to school, if your shoes were battered, it's a long day for you. If you chatting to a woman you like, but like you smell bad or you're looking, image matters, everything matters. Like, do you know what I mean? Everything matters. You know, if my little sister or my little whatever cousin or whatever, like, let me give you an example. I'm scared of bees. I hate them. They're flying shanks, yeah? I don't like them, yeah? I have like, I'm not gonna say I have a phobia, but from young, I've hated them, yeah? Cool. More time, if I'm outside and they're near me, historically, I'm just moving away. But if I care about image, and I know this, because if I'm with someone that's younger than me, I'm not running away.
Firming it.
I'm firming it.
Yeah.
Because, what do you mean? I can't, like, what? you
No,
get
I
it?
get what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying.
So I care. Even if I try to act like I don't care, I care, bro. I care.
I hear it.
Yeah.
And listen, you caring doesn't mean that you're putting too much on that, right? It's part of the game. Something you have to embrace and something you have embraced, right? Like, comes part and parcel, and actually helps with the progression if you carry on in a certain way. And in terms of progression, where do you see or where do you want to see your career go?
Well, in 2026, I feel like I've only really experienced levels of fame in the past 2 years now. So since 2024, as someone who started making music in 2010, so it's like, 16 years in? Wow. More than half my lifespan, literally. I do want to tour. I want to do tours. Like, I'm repping London hard. I've done the shows in London. Like, I've maxed out. Like, I'm fully Londonese, great. But I want to expand not just the UK, but just different parts of the world. Like, I've got listeners outside of London. My second and third most listening cities at the moment are in Nigeria. It's Lagos and Abuja. And that's like, that wasn't part of my plan. It just happened. Like, after I dropped Social Life Challenges and the rest of it, that's what happened. And it made me think, oh wow, like, okay, like, imagine I saw him one day, like, you know, would that be on my list? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and it just got me thinking about just expanding, even like making music that sounds a bit more like my heritage as well. It's something that I want to do. Because obviously I'm always repping London, but I do want to tap into that lane. So And even outside of my heritage, man, like I'm working. There's a Japanese producer called Genta who sent me one beat, and we made like a song about Tokyo. I've never been, but it was like what I imagined Tokyo to be like. I'm understanding that, like, for me now at this stage, it's just expansion, man, expansion. I want to do up like world tours, man. I'm like Luffy from One Piece, bro. I'm just, you know. But before a world tour of actually touring and performing, even separate from making music and performing it, like I just want to travel more in general as a person. So yeah, it's just like, yeah, that's what I would say really. And anything else outside of that would be great. Obviously on a career one, accolades are lovely. Like if I did get acknowledged and got certain awards from certain establishments, and that would be great, so that, you know, later in life I could show the kids like, hey, yeah, look, listen, if I have kids. Well, see, that's another conversation. I believe I'll have children, but I don't have kids right now. And I look at the state of the world and everything, and it's a whole nother conversation. But but that is another thing that is playing on my mind. Yeah. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So yeah, man. I mean, hey, if they make a what's the word? If they make an award for the most patriotic person of their city, then yes, give it to me.
Yeah, bro.
Londonese, I need the award. Give it to me. But yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at.
I hear it, man.
I might change my mind tomorrow, but
And that's the beauty of life.
For fact, sure.
And if you could name 3 essential DeeRiginal songs for someone who's never heard a song of yours, what would they be?
it's a good question. I think that everything that I put up publicly, since let's say 2019, everything that's on streaming, fucking hell, mate, this is mad. What would you do, D? What would you do, D'Angelo? I feel like, right, that's tough, bro. What? That's out of only 3.
I mean, I was going to say 5, but
I'll keep it to 3 to make it interesting.
let's keep it to 3.
All right, I'm going to break this up. In Bereavement Blues, it's either got to be the intro or the outro tracks. It's either got to be Social Life Challenges or Last Day of My Life. On London Borough Bewm, it's either got to be I think it's got to be maybe Neo Symmetry, or if it's not Neo Symmetry, it's got to be
Neo Symmetry's hard, man.
Yeah, because Neo Symmetry has combinations of balance symmetry in it anyway. So I think it's Neo Symmetry, you know, I think it is. And then outside of those 2 projects, looking at the rest of my catalogue, like 2023 and backwards, it's either going to be London. In fact, yeah. So Social Life Challenges, Neo Symmetry, and number 3 would either be Old Mary, because that's literally like my first like ever like underground hit, or Baghdad.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one. That's a good shout.
Yeah, that might give people a bit more of an insight. I think it's one of them. I think so. A lot of people's introduction to me was Baghdad and Old Mary. So, but yeah.
Weighty.
Yeah, that's what I think. So
Yeah, very well balanced. That's you two. Those songs are you to a T for sure.
I would if we're gonna. I think I said 4. Number 5 has to be London, innit? Yeah.
Yeah,
I put
London
London
has to be
in
in
there.
there.
You got away with saying 6.
Oh, it's 6.
Yeah, you got away with saying 6.
Yeah, 'cause
But
London-
I hear it.
Yeah.
The intro and outro, innit?
Yeah.
I hear it though, man.
You wait for 3 buses and then 6 come along.
Do you know like that? That's London for you.
It's- yeah.
Full circle moment.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
full circle for real.
I'm saying.
But yeah.
Nah, man.
I hear that well.
Yeah, I'm at still. So yeah.
D, thank you very much for coming, man.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
you for
man.
coming on the
Thank you,
podcast.
man.
Appreciate
Thanks
you.
for having me.
Appreciate
Salute,
you,
bro.
appreciate you,
Yeah,
appreciate
it's
you,
been a
man.
good chat.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
For sure,
Hope
for
you-
sure.
Hope you enjoy it. Boys, anything else?
Nah, man.
Um,
Cool.
Coming through.
Well, what are you going to say?
shout out to J. Cole.
Big up.
Okay.
Shout out to J. Cole.
Cool.
Shout out to the Fall Off.
We weren't there yet, but cool.
Yeah, big up. Big up.
No,
Big
I
up for
Oh,
ourselves.
no.
Big
Yeah, you
up
jumped
for
the gun, bro.
ourselves and big up Born Sinner.
You know I was going to do that though.
Big up, yeah. Big up Cole.
Actually, wait, I've got a question.
Yeah.
Do you know why you were named D'Angelo?
Yeah. So my mum was listening to D'Angelo album around the time. I think it came out in 95.
The first one, yeah.
And I was born in 96, so
Okay.
yeah. But my other name, so my granddad gave me Ibrahim. My granddad from Nigeria on my dad's side, because that side of my family are Muslim. So he gave me Ibrahim. And then my Yoruba name, Ola Tokumbo, my dad gave that to me. What's that? No, what's that? My grandma on my dad's side. I need to double check, you know. But basically, they all got different meanings, innit? See, D'Angelo Italian, it's like either the angel or no angel. I prefer the first one. Ibrahim is messenger of God. Ola Tokumbo is someone who bring wealth from a foreign land. And then Furlance or DA is like Titian and Yoruba name, but Furlance is just like a slave owner's name, because before England or Britain, it was France that got to St. Kitts first. So it's like French, and then the DA is Nigerian.
Okay.
So
Wow.
yeah, big up my parents. When I was younger though, it was long for me in school, bruv. Alphabet name, long. The corn, it was mad. I didn't appreciate the blessings when I was at 13, but now I do.
Now we do.
Now I do. Yeah.
Shout out to the parents.
Yeah, shout out. They done the right
Shout out
thing.
to
Yeah,
our
big
parents.
Big up the family, man.
Strong names.
Yeah, it helps. I'm not gonna lie. When I meet women, if I find them attractive, I don't tell them my name's DeeRiginal. I'm like, my name's D'Angelo. Like, if I think they're leng and I'm single or they're single, I want them to know that's my name. I can't lie. I want them to know. Like, it helps. Conversation starter, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hey, man.
big up them.
Well, how can people reach you, man?
I am everywhere, especially on the internet. If you look for me, I'm mainly active on Instagram and TikTok when we talk about social media. That's at DeeRiginal, DEERIGINAL. You can find my music on DSPs and also on Bandcamp. So if you're on Spotify, Apple, Bandcamp, wherever, YouTube, just type in DeeRiginal. That's DEERIGINAL. And yeah, there's more to come. I've even got like a free text message service where I text everybody updates on like new shows and releases.
Oh, dope.
So it's like, because I know social media gets very noisy and it's hard to keep up. People want to detox. I want to detox sometimes. So on my socials and on my link tree, in the bio of like all my socials, if you click on the link in my bio, it literally directs you to the text message service, so that if you don't want to be on socials, you can still get updates from me for free. And yeah, I think that's it.
Dope, man. Well, yeah, man. Thank you again for
Appreciate you all,
joining us
bro.
today.
Yeah,
And
love for having me,
everybody
guys.
Check out DeeRiginal. He's one of the
man.
most
For sure.
original artists coming out of our shores right now. I'm sure you've heard that before,
Yeah.
but you know, it came out.
Yeah.
But no, check him out, man. He's hard, man. So he's dope.
Sure,
He's
for
dope.
sure.
He's dope.
Love.
But yeah, that'll do it for another episode of Rhymes Like Dimes. Now you
What?
can do your shout outs, bro.
Yeah, shout out to J. Cole, man. Solid person. Shout out to the off season. Great album. Shout out to Black Thought as well, man. I apologize for what I said at the start, man. Like,
Why?
honestly, shout out to Black Thought, man.
Why are you apologising?
Because I feel like I went.
He don't need your apology.
That ain't G.
What did you say?
He don't need your apology, man. Only
Nah,
your
thought
favorite rappers apologize and tell me take it.
Also, if you're gonna apologise, let it be louder
Yeah.
than the disrespect.
You know he apologized. You know, for a fun fact, the Roots had to apologize on Jimmy Kimmel.
To who? To what?
They played their music too loud, and Jimmy
Why
Kimmel
you
said
still
turn
back
that
it,
down.
bruv?
And,
Oh,
they
wow.
did, and they didn't turn it down, so they had to apologize to Jimmy Kimmel. 'cause
Fam,
they played the
we're
music too
literally like, we're living in the age of J. Cole apologizing and we're still dealing with that. What are you talking about?
loud. What?
What? Shut up, man.
Yeah, me any shouts?
Shout out to everybody listening and watching. I don't have any specific shout outs, to be fair. Not that I can think of. But yeah, I can't do any football shout outs because
I'm literally about to check
Yeah,
what the
nah.
score. I'm about to pull it up now. I'll tell you what my score line is, brother.
P any shout outs?
Nah, I'm good, man. To
Fair
the
enough.
most high, always.
Always.
Of course.
Allahu Akbar.
Of course. But yeah, you know where to find us. Instagram, X, TikTok at Rhymes Dimes Pod. We'll be back soon with another episode. But until then, take care, stay safe, stay blessed.
Stay black.
DeeRiginal, British citizen, king man, I ain't no prince like William. Family from the Caribbean and family Yoruba Nigerian. DeeRiginal, London resident, and I am a SW1 veteran. Key, man, I unlock this element. Long, man, I live long like elephant. 10 minutes away from elephant. 5 minutes away from Kineton. 1 minute away.